Hello, welcome on in. This is a healing horoscope for Gemini. My name's Evan Ryu. I am an astral shaman out of cosmic energy and spiritual wellness. I will be going over planetary transitions and lunar phases based off of the energies that are most affecting us in our chakras. Because we are in currently Mercury retrograde, I will be cleansing and clearing the crystals and the cards, as well as you are watching this stream. All right, let's begin. We're going to go over that beautiful lunar eclipse in Libra. Now, the lunar eclipse in Libra, this had everything to do with emotions that were distracting you. This had everything to do with how you can recognize the emotions you're giving too much attention towards, and really how to balance out your mindset within those emotions. So let's see what that lunar eclipse offered you. How is that helping your mindset to balance out your goals? Trust. Leaping into the unknown, having faith to move forward, and believing you will fly. So right off the bat, that Libra lunar eclipse was asking you to trust your emotions. I feel like there's parts of your mind that you weren't trusting. I feel I can even visualize your spirit giving you some thought formations and you're negating them. You're buying into the illusion of something that's happening in the 3D world when realistically that is facade. That is just for show. That's not actually happening. And you bought into this illusion. So now it's time to trust your own thoughts, trust your own vision. But there's certain emotions that I'm seeing that don't allow you to trust your own thoughts. There's a certain illusion, which is interesting. But this whole cycle is to bring you through a portal, bring you through a doorway that you can trust your mind. And you can be a more trusting individual, because not only are you not able to trust others, but now you're not even able to trust your own decisions and choices. Now, another transition that occurred is Pallas. Pallas is an asteroid. So asteroids deal with experiences, and the experience you're having and how you're being challenged by trusting not only others but yourself are the strategies. So let's see what strategy you're going to be taking. Pallas does go into retrograde. We have 2 retrogrades during this entire cycle during April. And I want to go over retrograde because it gets a bad rap. Retrograde is not something to fear. Retrograde is not something to people just have such a bad name on retrogrades. Retrogrades, and they don't even understand them. Retrogrades are not asteroids or planets going backwards. Retrogrades slow down. It is the act of a planet slowing down its orbit. So because the asteroid Pallas is slowing down, we actually have a chance to see more in detail how our strategies pan out. And specifically, it's Pallas in Sagittarius. So we get to explore new strategies. And I'm assuming we're going to be exploring strategies and ways to trust yourself and others. And specifically trust in the thoughts that come into your mind that are to help you. Let's check out what strategy is going to best help you during this ecliptic season. Kairos, trusting the process, trusting the divine time, knowing that you are always in the right place at the right time. And knowing that what you see is not actually what is unfolding. There is something greater that is unfolding. So really, this card is asking you to not make a plan. Do not make a strategy. Do not make a goal just around what you can see. It needs to be a bit deeper. Let's see how we can explore this. The river. You need to explore, you need to emotionally explore this. You need to take new paths with your emotions and trust that whatever you're seeing at this moment, there are more rivers, there are more streams, there are more ways to go to a trusting mental state. I feel like you avoid certain emotions and you shut down before actually going into them, and the act of going into the emotion is what gives you the bigger strategy, the better strategy, and it gets you out of that illusion that you're not trusting. Let's see how you can review it for the retrograde aspect. The nectar. By not seeing things just as they are, by getting into what you're seeing emotionally, this is going to allow you to trust not only yourself but others, and it's going to show you the sweetness of life. It's going to show you the soft side of the picture. And we have another retrograde, Mercury in retrograde. I did do a little throat chakra clearing cleanse for this reading just because a lot of misunderstandings occur during a Mercury retrograde. And what a Mercury retrograde is really doing, it's taking Mercury, slowing it down to the point of our throat chakra is able to open up in depth so we can finalize, review, and assess what our throat chakra is needing. And our throat chakra is all about communication. It's about our unique ability of expressing who we are. And really, this is going to be helpful because you need to express how you trust yourself. You need to express your faith. And it is in Aries. So now it's how can you communicate with passion? How can you, I feel like there's also showing you how you're not trusting what you love and are passionate about anymore. So let's see what's going on with your throat chakra first. We have blood. So your throat chakra is opening up to family. Your throat chakra is opening up and you're being triggered by a lot of fear. There is a lot of fear from your family members going around you right now. I would say have a lot of carnelian or fire quartz around you, even garnet, just to assist you because they're really trying to gather safety from you, and your words, your expression can either provide them safety and enhance both of you, or it can drag both of you into a very fear state. So you do have the option of raising your throat chakra and another person's and connecting with their root chakra, or you have the option of almost blocking that chakra and allowing their fear to block you. So it's really your choice on how that goes, how that plays. Let's see how the Aries aspect of what's going on. Copper. So you need to set fine boundaries. This has been coming up frequently. Mercury is showing us how to set boundaries with our communication, how to separate how other people express themselves and know that is their energy, not your energy. So it's really saying be careful when someone is pulling at you, especially those family members, and remind yourself that that's their energy. You're welcome to love them. You're welcome to express your ideas and even trust them and trust yourself that setting this boundary is healthy for you. So don't avoid and dismiss those emotions, but know that the situation isn't as it seems. You need to go in that river, seek out the emotion, and make sure you make a clear boundary so your emotions, your river keeps flowing and it doesn't get stunted, it doesn't get cut off. And we have a last quarter phase. This last quarter phase in Capricorn, I believe, is April 2nd. So today, the recording. Last quarter phases, this is not the last phase in a cycle, but it is the last phase in a cycle to technically release energy. But retrogrades are teaching us, instead of releasing the energy, it's trying to forgive the energy and transform it to something we can utilize, and specifically transforming it the way Capricorn would transform it. So it wants to ground that forgiveness and be the leader and boss of forgiving yourself. So not only forgiving yourself, but being forgiveness itself. So it doesn't matter what you did, how you did it, when you did it. Just know it's time to forgive yourself so you can actually communicate this trust and love and sanctuary with your emotions. Let's see what practice you can do to connect to that forgiveness for yourself. Pink Lion, protecting little you. You need to forgive yourself because I feel like there is a trigger, there is a traumatized small version of you that you have yet to hug and hold and protect. And I feel like who you are right now, the adult version of you right now, feels like they didn't protect young you. And there is no time frame. It's right now that you can go and hug the small version of yourself and protect her and love her or him. But it's time. You can call upon Pink Lion. Meditate. I like calling upon the Lyra star system. You can look up Lyra star seeds, calling on that energy and going into meditation and just seeking that Pink Lion to protect yourself and knowing that you've been protecting yourself this whole time and it's okay. And you're going through a lot of emotions, and I believe you've stunted that emotional progress by not forgiving yourself. Let's get an angel number just to see what's going on and to give some clarity. When you need to protect the little you, protect your inner child, and forgive. When you might be a little hard on yourself. 5. This is the energy of all of your ancestors. This is the energy of all the elements coming together. This is the energy of the mind, body, spirit uniting to protect your true essence. And when you see the number 5s, know that you may be a little hard on yourself, and it's time to protect little you and call on that Lyran star seed, call on that pink lion to protect who you are right now, and set very strict boundaries with your family. And this may not be blood family, but whom you say is family needs some strict boundaries. I would have copper around you, even if it's just a copper penny. It is helpful for assisting your energy and making those boundaries solid. Let's get a simplified version of our eclipse season. I really like that. And see what we're preparing for that solar eclipse. Let's see what we're getting ready for. Passions, yes. So I was saying you haven't trusted yourself enough to even do what you are passionate about, because passion takes a lot of fire and energy, and passion does take emotion. And it takes you to trust yourself to go out and do your passions. Get one more card to help explain those passions. Chaos. You've been almost fighting with other people about your passion, and there has been a sense of neglect. I feel like when you were younger, you weren't even allowed to do your passions, and there was a little bit of time that you overexerted these passions to now you don't really do them. So it's been almost an energetic and spiritual roller coaster. So now this is the portal. This is the time to trust in your thoughts, trust in your guidance, and make boundaries. So when you do go out and do what you love, it's not going to be so up and down and up and down. It can actually be smooth. It can be emotionally smooth. That is your reading for the lunar eclipse. Thank you so much. Namaste, blessed. Please like, subscribe, and follow. Have a blessed